Brand new band, Trace. The name is Hels, and we want to find out more about it. I know that
We sure do.
the singer Helen, Hels, short for Hell, but we might chat to Helen and find out a little bit more about Hels. Can you help us out, Helen?
I can help you out. No one ever calls me Helen unless they're angry. Or if they're really angry, it's, like, get the hell out of here. So I suppose it's part of that. But no, it's just always been Hels, Helsy, Hels Bells.
Isn't it funny? You never get called your full name, and then when you do get called, if you get called your actual full name, like first, middle name and everything, it comes from mum, you know to hide.
Yep, it's like, what do I do? Straight away.
So, Helen, how long have you been performing?
I've always sort of, my dad taught me a few chords when I was a kid, and he liked to sing country music, and he's from Scotland, so he likes Celtic music and a lot of old rock and roll stuff, so I grew up listening to all of that. I used to sing and that sort of thing, but I've actually taken it really seriously the last probably 4 or 5 years, where I just felt like I had something to say and a lot to write about, and that's pretty much it. So the whole album's personally about my life, my friends. That's a very personal thing. So I had a lot to say. I'm kind of the go-to person that everybody comes to when they've got their problems. And I'm a good listener. Now I'm a good writer as well, because all of those, it's all written down and out in song.
And that's the whole thing. If you can be a good listener, that's the best thing, because you take it all in and you think about it before you actually comment on it.
Yeah, but some of them are just purely how I was feeling at a certain time, and I just thought I'm just going to put it out there, and I did. It's a real mixture in the album, which I've only just finished. It's been a few years in the making, but there's some happy songs, some sad songs, a bit of everything, really.
Now, with the album out at the moment, you're doing, obviously, you're singing a lot in Sydney and that. Are there any plans to bring it up to the sunny, because it is cold in Sydney, I understand, at the moment.
Yes.
It was a little bit cool up here on the sunny coast as well, but not as cold as Sydney. Have you got any plans of coming up north with the album tour, maybe?
I would love to. As I said, I've only just finished the album and only just popped it on iTunes. Mostly just been concentrating on the songwriting, getting the album together. But yeah, I would love to. I'm just really happy with the response to the album as well. As I said, it was a personal thing for me, and it's something I just love to do and something I felt I needed to do. And the response has been amazing. Like, if I get a connection to a song which I wrote about myself or somebody else and some complete stranger connects to it, that's what I love, that sort of thing. So yeah, if Queenslanders want me up there, I'm there.
Maybe, say, Tamworth this year, heading down to Tamworth or up to Tamworth.
Yes, that's
people
the plan.
People will be singing those songs back to you. And when you get them sung back to you, that's an amazing feeling. So let's hope that a lot of people get on board and help out another Aussie, artist and buy the album and fall in love with it. And maybe they'll be singing back to you in Tamworth.
Oh, I hope so.
Speaking of which, if someone wants to get hold of Hels, find out more about you, what's the best way for them to contact you? Okay,
I do have on Facebook, I have a band page, Hels Music. It's a public page on Facebook. And then they can YouTube. I have a couple of videos on YouTube. 2 of the videos I have are on CMC as well. They can request my video on CMC on Foxtel. And that was for the single that I've just released, Loving You. Also, the album's on iTunes. So they can buy the album or single. Yeah.
If you like the single, folks, get on to any of the social media outlets. Get on to Hels. Give Helen some feedback. And we're going to play the brand new single now. It's called Loving You. This is Hels and Loving You. Great to catch up, Helen.
Thanks so much, guys.